it's me, Renee. I'm back, and I'm here for another original tag because it's been a minute, and I have had this idea. And I recently kind of thought, you know what? I'm gonna finish the idea, not just think, but like complete the idea. So here it is, the extraordinary book tag. Now you might think, what is this book tag? Yeah, so Extraordinary is a TV show on Disney Plus. It's a Disney Plus. Yeah, sorry, I did say that. But yeah, it's a British. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a British TV series set in London, and yeah, I just love it so much. They recently, well, in April, they have posted the second season. I haven't really heard anything about a third season yet, but like the second season was quickly announced after the first season, so I'm thinking probably season 3 is probably happening. I mean, I would assume so. Second season, spoiler alert, as on cliffhanger. So yeah. Anywho, if you just quickly, if you haven't heard of it, Extraordinary, it's a great show. As I said, set in London. It's about a friend group who they're in their mid-20s, kind of getting a life together, kind of working out like stupid co-workers and whatnot. But their world is a world where everybody, or more or less everyone, gets a superpower at the age of 18. So, like before in the old days, people didn't, but like something happened, and after a time, after that year, people receive a superpower. Just kind of receive, like they kind of develop it. Like, I mean, when you're in puberty, you develop boobs, and then when you're 18, you develop a superpower. Though superpower is I suppose might be a bit wrong word. I suppose more like a magical power because some of their powers are quite weird and not good to have. But yeah. So yeah. So I suppose anyway, kind of think like X-Men. Though like it's like most of the people in this world has a superpower, and then the main character in the TV series doesn't. So it's kind of like, what would happen if everyone around you had like this advantage and you didn't have it? And yeah, so it's very funny. And yeah, it's a comedy with like some drama in it, but yeah, comedy drama I would say mainly is the focus. And then there's some mystery aspects to it, but like mainly it's comedy, relationship drama. And yeah, love it so much. If you haven't heard about it, but this seems like your thing, yes, it definitely is your thing. Check it out after you finish this video. It's so cool. And yeah, let's get to the prompts, shall we? First, we have favorite gray character because the main character, and yeah, I'm being silly because I love the TV series, but for life me I can't remember what the main character is called. She's Irish, so it's something Irish. You know what? I'm going to just go double check her name because I'm curious. I'm going there and then there. Give me a moment. Why just not the video stop? It just will not stop. I don't know. Now I'm going there. Extraordinary TV. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Come on. Yeah. Okay, sorry. The main character, for some reason I thought her name was something Irish. And that the actor is called something Irish. The main character is called Jen. So yeah. And she's Irish as well, so that's kind of that like Irish person doesn't like English people, but like she lives in London, so it's kind of weird, but yeah. And yeah, it's a very good series. I love all the episodes. But yeah, first prompt is yeah, I said favorite grey character because Jen, even though she's a great main character, she's kind of one of those. She's not perfect. I mean, sometimes you have perfect characters in TV series. Cough, Rory Gilmore, kind of annoyingly perfect. But then you have people who are like just so anti-hero. I would say Jen is kind of something in the middle. She cares about her friends, her family, but she's not like she doesn't really give lots of money to charity. She's not like a very nice person in a way, but she's kind. I mean, yeah, she's kind of, she has a heart in the right place, but she's quite selfish at times and lazy, and yeah, she's a bit of a great character, I would say. So yeah, a book with a great character. Interpret it if you want. I'm gonna go with Stoker and Holmes or the Clockwork Scarab. And well, this is a character from the whole series, which is Mina Stoker. She is one Mina Stoker, sorry, Evelina Stoker. She's one of those people who hits first and then talks, or like yeah, acts and then talks. So like sometimes she rushes into situations, doesn't think about things too much, and I would say that's kind of great because I mean you kind of should think about things before you do things. So yeah, gonna mention her. So then we have the next prompt, which is favorite whimsy character, because another character in this TV series is Carrie, which I would say she's kind of a bit ditzy, a bit whimsy. So yeah, here I'm gonna go with Elle from Written in the Stars. Elle, she's very spontaneous. She's distracted. Mm, she loves horoscopes. She's a bit like up in the clouds kind of person. So yeah, definitely whimsy and lovely person. And then we have the next prompt, which is, give me a moment, I'm done the wrong thing there. Yeah, favorite shapeshifter, because one of the main characters again in the series is a shapeshifter. I'm not gonna say more than that because it's kind of like a spoiler, though it's kind of like in the first season you kind of quickly, well, in the first few episodes you kind of know what the dealio is, but I'm not gonna say more than that because it's kind of fun if you don't know that dealio before you see it. But yeah, so here I'm gonna go with Prudence and Prudence by Gail Carger. So Prudence, you can shapeshift into anything. Though if you want to pick like a werewolf, go ahead and do that because that's a type of shapeshifter, at least in my mind. But yeah, Prudence, you can shapeshift into more or less anything. And yeah, it's just also an excuse to talk about Gail Carger. So yeah, if you have not read Gail Carger, pick her up. She's amazing. She writes perfect, like she's a perfect specimen of author. She's just so perfect. She writes nothing bad, and yeah. Moving on to the next prompt, which is blah 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 blah. Yes, this is a bit more fun one. Don't pick a book for this one. This kind of be creative. So yeah, as I said, in this TV series, more or less all the characters have a power. Sometimes superpower, sometimes less, not that big power. A lot of them are kind of quirky, also because of all of the characters, or a lot of the characters having powers, you kind of have to make up, like, having a lot of powers existing. So you have some people that can fly, people can teleport, yeah, lots of different. My answer to this question is I'm gonna say some people who can teleport just like 2 steps ahead. Because yeah, that's something that happens in series. People have powers that aren't really that valuable, and like yeah, teleporting 2 steps ahead, that saves you 2 seconds. It doesn't really matter, but I suppose saves you a bit. So yeah, that's my answer here. Teleporting two steps ahead, no more, no less. I suppose if you walk like in short steps and if you can teleport in a long step, that's something different. But yeah, still not that good of a power. But yeah. Then we have a funny book with superpowers at the center. So here, yeah, if you want to just pick up a comic book, do that. But there are, I would say, quite a few. There are more and more non-comic books, written books. We need a word for like when a book has words in it, but it's with like superpowers, superheroes. Anywho, Hero in Complex by Sarah Kuhn, first in the series, and yeah, this book it makes me smile, it makes me sad, it makes me happy, and also makes me laugh. And yeah, it has superpowers, superheroes at the center of it. So yeah, definitely works for this one. Then we have the next prompt, which is yeah. So the main character Jen, she works in a store where they loan us out costumes, and she also sometimes goes to parties in costumes. But it's not costumes; it's princess, like Disney princess costumes, which is kind of fun because the TV series uh, is shown on Disney Plus. So here the prompt is a meta book. In case you don't know what meta is, meta means something that comments on itself. So if it is a book about werewolves, it could say like, werewolves are so stupid, and then in the next paragraph you meet a werewolf. So it could be something like werewolf books are so stupid, and then yeah, it happens. So this one is a bit difficult because I probably have read some of those books because I quite like that, but I can't think of any besides Deadpool, which is a character who's very much known for being very meta, talking to the reader and talking to outside the characters and whatnot. And yeah, so Deadpool. Then next we have question. Voiceover. So the extraordinary, it has like a voiceovers, like in a lot of episodes, the main character, yeah, just voiceover, like introduces the episode and ends on the episodes and whatnot. Not just all the episodes have voiceovers, but not all of them, but quite a lot of them do. So yeah, just simply a book with the main character, with the main character. What was I thinking about? A meta narrator where the narrator talks about the story. Now I'm gonna think of like what you know maybe have I I know how to do that. I know how to do that. I had a plan to say like not answer something for the princess question and then answer Deadpool for this one. So yeah, this one I'm gonna do for meta because the voiceover also works that way. Well, of course, you use it for both. I'm gonna use it for both, just that way, really. And then come on, move on. The first of many, Extraordinary, the first TV series from the scriptwriter. It's the first TV series, like at least the first big product for a lot of the actors. So yeah, the first for a lot of them, but also first and great. So here I'm gonna ask you to pick either a debut book from like an author that's huge now, or like a debut book that's also like very good, the first of a great masterpiece of a backlog, or it could be the first in like the first that started a book trend, the first book that's in a subgenre. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a debut book from that author. I'm gonna do a debut book, and it's Old Magic by Marion Curley. Love this book, love this author, and yeah, talked about her before. Time traveling YA with witches and curses and whatnot, and yeah, love it so much. And then last but not least, we have BAFTA TV nominated because Extraordinary was nominated for a BAFTA, so TV BAFTA, but didn't win, which is madness, but I didn't win. But they were nominated. So here, award-winning book or an award-nominated book. Now, I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that this got some sort of. I think this book got some sort of award in England. Might be wrong. I believe it did. So I'm too lazy to double check, so I'm just gonna use it. And if not, yeah, okay, sue me. It should definitely have won awards. It is Murder on the School Night by Kate Weston. It's just yeah, a great, very funny contemporary YA mystery with yeah, very fun aspects and also feminist aspects. And yeah, it's just so good. Everyone needs to read it. And the second book is coming out in July, just so you know that. And yeah, and that's it for this tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you check out Extraordinary now. I'm gonna tag Noria from Chronicles of Noria because she recently did a video like, no one's tagging me, and also like she has just amazing ideas about all the things. So yeah, always want to know her thoughts about things. So yeah, Chronicles of Noria. I'm gonna tag Annalisa Eli. I'm gonna tag Laura from the Book Hermits because they are British, so I suppose I'm not gonna assume she's seen this TV series, but maybe she has. And also because I like her thoughts. I'm gonna tag Kirsty from K Bookish, Beth Bookish, and yeah, and everyone who wants to do it. Like tag your it if you've seen this for like, oh, ooh, I love Extraordinary. I like books. Do it. And yeah, I'm of course going to write questions in the description. And if you do this tag me so I can check out the videos. And yeah, this has been fun. See you soon. Bye.